Nick Wilson, Dan Brownlee after the Hampshire Cup win against Alresford. And Dan, it's like something never happened. Brad Wilson and late winners in the Hampshire Cup.
Yeah, rinse and repeat. Yeah, great goal, great finish. We felt it was coming. Don't get me wrong, Alresford have had some really good chances during that game. They probably should have been one up. They certainly should have had another in the closing stages were it not for a poor finish. But ultimately, I think we've controlled the majority of the game. I think we were the. I think we looked to play the better football. I thought we got in. I thought we looked composed at times. The only disappointing thing was the tempo of the game a little bit. I don't think we moved the ball particularly well tonight, and probably taking extra touches where we didn't need them. So there's bits that we need to work on in that, particularly when we are dominating the ball. Sometimes there's a tendency when the game opens up a little bit, and you do feel like you have a little bit more time than we would in our league necessarily, and you have an extra touch because you feel like you can, and that it just. It slows the game down, but it also allows them to readjust. But anyway, that's something we need to work on. Obviously, we've got to play them again in the Northants Cup, so it's something we need to adopt. But all in all, look, it's a job. We got there in the end. I wouldn't say it's particularly well done, but for what we had to deal with, I think it's a really good result.
A lot of players coming into the side today who haven't particularly played in recent weeks. What do you think of those players coming in, and they stake claims for starting places? Yeah,
look, when you look at the starting 11, it's a really good side. You know, the only probable one that you go is a semi-anomaly is Joel, just because he's young and played with the academy, but he's been on loan at Tadley in recent weeks and done phenomenally well. Like the feedback we've got from him has been great, and we know what Joel's capable of. So he's never a risk. But in terms of the team sheet, that's probably the one name that stands out. Everyone else, the one thing that I will give the boys today in terms of our overall plays, you have got a lot of bodies on there that haven't had a lot of minutes. The likes of James Clark, Kai Hobbs, Dre, Louise, Hodges has obviously only just come back, and Morrison's been away for the last couple of weeks. So there are a few bodies in there that haven't played. So you do have to kind of look at that as well. But in terms of the ability of that, I did expect a little bit more. But there are some good performances in there, absolutely. And like I say, that those boys will get their chance. It's the inevitability of football. You know, there's another 40 odd games or something left, so I'm sure they're all going to play their part. So it's important nights like these that they get their confidence back up and they do get minutes. And for that, we've won the game and we've won it well. So yeah, not too much to grumble about.
Another of the academy boys in Noah Chenlin came on and got a little bit of time there. What did you make of his performance?
Do you know what? If you were to take a snapshot of now, pre-season to now, in terms of who's the most improved in trajectory, Noah is the one. He has grown up. His maturity has gone through the roof. His finishing ability has been great. His understanding of the game has been phenomenal. We're really, really pleased with Noah and his development. And he's getting great game time at Binfield, and he's starting every game, so that's a great sign. But there's lots more to come with Noah. He's unfortunate to pick up an injury, but also the rough and tumble nature of him, he does pick those up. But he's a great performance again. And he offered that something a little bit different, that level of physicality and a little bit of rawness. But he did really well when he came on, and we're really pleased with him. And we hope to offer him more minutes across the season. But we felt at this stage in his development, it's really important that he gets regular game time at a decent level, and he's absolutely getting that at Binfield.
And at the early stages of these competitions that you could go deep in, do you look around at other results in the same round, or are you not too bothered about that?
I'm not too bothered. To be honest, I have no idea who's playing who, and that's not me being kind of neglectful of the research or anything. It's just you deal with what you put up against. So tonight we've won a game against a good side. Like, I know people will look at the level, but they've won 6 from 6, and they're a very experienced side. Like, we looked down their squad list earlier in the week, and I think there's like 2 or 3 that were under 30. So that they've got experience as well as know-how. And like I say, if you win 6 wins out of 6 in any league, it's a really good showing. So we knew we were going to be tested, and tested we were. But like I said, they're a good side. They've got a really lively bench, which was fun. But yeah, it was a good cup tie, and we're pleased to have come out on the winning side of it.
Thank you very much, Dan.
Cheers, Nick. Thank you.